On the run, it's Davison. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup of the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening.
Snags it, and he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Dante Moore. Look out. Sliding to his left. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Buying time to his right. He's going to run it. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got the first down. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone. It's Davison. Just smothered on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Moore to throw. Rolls right. Right side, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hits inside, it's Davison. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
At the 5-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Davison. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Going the other way, and he's got room.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off. And what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Moore. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Oregon 6, Texas 0. Number 97 set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the right. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. And they've swapped into the field and we'll get it going in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
There are quarterbacks that drop back and stay in the pocket, and you play action, you keep him in the pocket the whole time. Not this guy. I'm going to use his athletic ability. He does a great job bootlegging to the right. Now I got him on the run. Do I stop him with his feet? Do I stop him throwing the ball down the field? Puts the defense in a really tough position.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Some misdirection with the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality, and it's stopping the run. You could tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing more. Unloads to the wideout. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Moore, play action. Buys time to his left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he could hit that turbo button.
3rd and long right here. Dante Moore. Setting up the screen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
4th down, Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Moving the pocket, it's Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Manning fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. Hauls in the deep ball. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. And he'll run the bootleg. It's complete to the left. He's not going to get there. The defense standing tall on this 2-point conversion attempt, and we are still tied.
Number 44, set to kick off.
Deep in the end zone, it's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Breaks into the open. The 50. Inside the 40. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Booster! Down, ready, go!
Here's Moore to throw. Still looking to his right. Rolling right and going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Under, ready, Liz, go!
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. turn, sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. They go play action with Manning. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Run ends there.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on fourth down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Manning. There he goes. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. And I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on second down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Shoots it to the left. He's got him this time. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put him up here in the second half. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Moore. Under pressure. Trying to find his man in the middle. He's got it way down the field. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Knocked down immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He's changing the play. The run inside. It's Hill. All over him immediately.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Q. Go!
Throwing more. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here.
Freeze! Hey, move! Why did he go?
From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, now if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good fourth down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. The give and tick, 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 tick. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Got his man down the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Left side is Hill. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Dante Moore. They're all over him. Avoids pressure on the right. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Rushes on. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Stepping to the right. It's complete. Taken down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Straight ahead, it's Hill. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's Moore to throw.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Making the adjustment. Moore from the gun trying to convert 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. March Madness. Look out. Gonna try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Manning on play action. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The play action pass works. They knew the defense would be coming after them. They convert, and they're going to get out with a win. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Play action, here's Manning. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Needs it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Moore. Extending the play. Out wide left, it's Stewart. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Changing the routes with his receivers. Moore will throw. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be mad